and the New Orleans Saints.
I'm going no stupid play. Let's get up in here and play right and win like we know how to.
Possible run anticipation. Here's the D-line sandwiches together. Breeze now on first down. They go screen. This is Ingram. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
That's some hitters.
And it'll be second and about a
That's
yard.
some hard
Second
hitters.
down, they need less than a yard to pick up the first. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving.
Yeah, just spin up in there, man. Spin up in there.
There on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive
Keep
lineman
him
said,
on
are you
toes,
kidding?
man.
We just get on
Ain't
our
gonna let
backs
off.
and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, here's
Keep him
Breeze.
on his toes, man. Oh!
That's complete.
Let him jump over you like that, big boy.
And a very good offensive unit here. One of the reasons they're so good is running back Mark Ingram.
Took a little while for him to find his footing when he got into the league, but the former Heisman Trophy winner has it now.
Let him jump over you, big boy. Keep diving, for.
A nice play.
You got to block. Got to block.
Breeze to throw on 2nd down.
Slow, buddy. Too slow. Sorry. Too slow.
So in Week 15, Brandon Cooks had a monster game. But you go back to Week 11, not even targeted in a big win
Slow,
over
man.
the Rams. I think that Sean Payton, their head coach, he wrote down a note that said, okay, no more of that. Let's make sure Brandon Cooks gets the ball. And boy, did he perform against Arizona.
But the numbers have been a little up and down, but more so up. I mean, this is a talented guy with a bright future.
Yeah, it certainly is. What did he have in this last game? 7 catches?
Yeah, 186 and 2 touchdowns in that Week 15 game you mentioned.
He can flat out fly, and he also runs routes with great intelligence.
The play clock's running down. Breeze now on 1st down. He's got it complete. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down.
Talking trash?
And the pocket's been protected.
Oh, hey. What? Oh. Okay, I'm just making sure. You know, so it seemed like to me.
Now Breeze again.
Same play.
And that's
Same play. Right back at you.
And he gets it down to
Right
the
back
32.
at you.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. They'll try and set up the
Down your feet, boy.
He's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an
I don't even
opening.
work these plays like
Still,
this.
ended up with a solid game.
Again, it's Breeze. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And able to push his way forward for a good little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
Play clock winding down. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. That's good.
Big boy.
And here he'll get it
Right
down
up
to
in
the
there,
7.
big boy.
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. The pigskin on the 7-yard line now. It's 1st and goal.
I didn't want to show him nothing.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Tim Hightower, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. The Saints have a 7-0 lead.
Oh, man, this kick janking already. Kick janking up.
It's a short kick, taken at the 15.
You wanted
They'll
them.
take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
See what he's talking about. Oh.
One receiver left, 2 to the right. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson.
See what he's talking about.
There to escape, and he goes down. Paul Kruger.
See what he's talking about, man.
Drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. And this will probably be
I ain't
the
gonna
last
have him
play
for
of
you.
the quarter.
You just ride on that, man.
Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin hits the Seahawks with a football to begin quarter number 2, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. On 2nd down, here's Wilson.
Pick! Oh!
A nice hit, jars the ball.
Oh, buddy.
After watching him drop that slam, I can hear my own coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And the offense looks to pick up the first here on 3rd after that incompletion. Play action. Now Wilson surveying the field.
Man, they won't even let me pick my doggone man.
After a good game.
Yeah.
And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes
That's a good run, man.
Thomas rolls. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle.
Oh,
Thomas
man.
rolls. 56 yards.
Good run, man.
And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
the concentration level may not have been there. I
No.
agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result
You
like
enjoy
that,
that, man.
they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. Good drive last time.
Defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why?
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
They go screen. This is Ingram. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss in the open field.
Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. Breeze now on 1st down. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Happy holidays, everyone. It's a great time of year, isn't it? And I know that we've had a blast doing these updates here for Madden. And we certainly hope that you've had a blast receiving them. Now, Week 16, we will not have updates for you, but we'll be back for Week 17.
We will indeed. I like how you just popped in there right after the incompletion. Happy holidays, very enthusiastic. No, certainly, everybody enjoy the time with friends and family, and looking forward to 2017.
All right, I'm going to show my age here a little bit. We used to talk about running backs catching the ball as safety valves. Nowadays, they're a big part of the passing offense.
Quit acting like you're so old. You're only 65. Now Breeze on 3rd down. It's complete to Flainer. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. And now the passing game here in the 2nd quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football. You do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in old days were often outside linebackers. They just pushed them forward because they wanted to play fast and get to the quarterback or the running backs quicker than ever before.
Breeze now to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. 23 yards on the play.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 2nd down, here's Breeze. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Okay.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll run it now out of the gun. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard. I know everybody's going to scream at the offense. Let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Brandon Cooks, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Saints have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And here come the Seahawks. They won the NFC West, wrapping it up in Week 15. They've won it 4 out of the last 5 years, Charles. And what New England has been able to do has dwarfed everything else. But that's a pretty good run out west, is it not?
It's a fantastic run because, remember, we were talking about the NFC West being the most competitive division in football for about a 3-year stretch there between them and San Francisco. Remember, the Rams played all of them tough. Arizona got involved in the whole deal. So it's a great run by them, and they don't believe that they're finished. Not by any stretch of the imagination. They're looking to get one of the home field advantages in the playoffs.
They'll get 19 yards there, and it'll give the Seahawks a first down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. In the slot on the right is Graham. On first down, Wilson. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have it.
Look at it.
He's got
He's flying up.
end zone for the Seahawks.
What a problem, man.
Tyler Lockett as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down is Breeze. As he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. You're dropping 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
Back to the air on second down. It's Breeze. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 45. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open.
Picked off by Deshaun Shedd. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't rein in at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catches.
Oh, come on.
He was a big factor in the run game. No game.
Oh. I got to challenge that, but I know he caught it. Ain't nothing even challenge.
Gain of 27.
Won't even let me challenge.
Fresh set of downs here. They come out here in the eye. First down, this is Rawls. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Second down following the run.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player. Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now Wilson.
Drop this level, girl.
Through the contact. Incomplete.
Yeah,
for him to be
that
open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Dropped it right.
Well, partner, recently MVP discussions. Here's the thing I wanted to ask you. A guy like David Johnson having a great year, but his team's below 500. Should he be able to win the MVP award?
Personally, I think so. I think what always hurts a guy like David Johnson in that position is if you have other people having monster years as well. So for a lot of players, the tiebreaker is who's having a better team season. And that's what ends up eliminating guys like David Johnson. Despite the year he's having, in any normal deal, David Johnson being one of the top 2 guys for the MVP race. I had a coach tell me a long time ago that running a screen pass is similar to acting 101 for your offense because you got to show something different and create extra space for linemen to chase the quarterback in order to create extra room for the receiver to catch the football and maneuver upfield. In this case, though, give a lot of credit to the defense. They communicated well. You hear them talking to each other on the field, and they reacted and knocked it away.
It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have a 3rd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. To throw, it's Breeze. This is caught, it's Cooks. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust. And that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. So many offense want to improve their running backs.
That's the reason why you ain't going to be in the game.
Swing the ball out.
Stop the crap like that.
But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
You waiting? Easy. Watch the twist. Watch the twist. Here we go.
Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Brad, wasn't that long ago that the guy playing that spot was an outside linebacker type of a guy. Now, as a defensive end, how about the speed that he used to get into the backfield and make the play?
They'll need to get the play off quickly. Here's Breeze.
Oh,
there's that man again. It's complete.
And he jumped in front of him.
It's out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Slant route's effective no matter who's running the route and catching the ball. But when you have a receiver of that stature, you have to be a little bit more precise throwing it. You don't have the same catch radius with the bigger targets.
Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. On first down, Breeze. This will be caught at about the 6. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
They come out here in the eye, and they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Hey, give them credit. That's a good, solid game there in the sneak because it all comes.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now they held them out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. And now here's his, and he takes it across.
Blew that line up,
the end zone. Touchdown,
close.
Saints.
Bunched up together.
Breeze, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Saints have moved out in front. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. He'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
They got this big glove and everything, man.
And at this stage, down in the 2nd half, looks like they just wanted to
They
find
got
a way to
this
get
big
it.
glove and
What
everything,
maker
man.
they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's
that's
looking at his
wild.
play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
They'll run with Rawls. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They stay on the ground. Rawls again. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So it'll be first down here after the run. They come up in an offset eye. Now Wilson. It's caught outright by Graham. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Seeing that play and understanding just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a very difficult time.
But now you
Let them get them couple yards, man.
Isn't it? And what a really nice gain right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice 2nd down for them. But I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the
go.
because you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game. Even in today's NFL, when we think of the tight end position now as really a glorified wide receiver, we're still asking a lot of those guys. They have to block as well, and every now and then, they don't come down with the football.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. They're able to locate Wilson. 7 yards on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks.
But it all came together on that one, didn't it?
Big time throw on 4th.
Now that had to feel good, didn't it? Taking that type of...
Bring him down, man.
Escaping this time.
Come on.
Go down. They got him for a sack. Cameron Jordan in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Now Wilson on 2nd down. The grab made by Curse over the middle. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. And there they went crossing route against the zone defense. What do you think of that?
It takes real coordination between the passer and the receiver because you've got to read those zones and where the open spots are and be on the same page with the guy throwing the football. Because sometimes you're throwing it in front of the zone.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're throwing it between the zones. Sometimes the receiver's going to just kind of find the spot and what we call sit down and present himself to the quarterback and throw it there. It's a tough read, but when they're in sync, it's really effective.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's
nothing.
Incomplete. Boy, it looked
Shut
like
him down, man.
Dropped it.
Shut him down.
Saints will have the football back. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those.
Stop playing up like that, man. They too slow. Boy, too slow, man.
And find a way to roar through
them
or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
I know this game good for it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the look a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8.
Now he's got
to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
4 down. Ready, 53. 12.
Breeze is looking to throw. And Cooks has it over the middle. A really good pickup, 28 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route. What the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Sort of kind of wanted to say something, but
D looking like they may blitz.
Oh hell! No matter what they're gonna do.
They'll run it now out of the gun, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here.
It's time for me.
That'll be their 3rd and
I ain't silly, man. You want to watch it? We can watch it.
As we step aside.
You welcome to watch it.
Contact up front as penalty
I'll take it like that. It's all good. Enjoy that. Close game, close call. Good defense in the end.